welcome back to another sneaker shopping challenge battle. I'm here with Carlo for another rematch. The last time I think I won by like just a hair. It was very, very close to the last time I won. So if you guys haven't seen our first battle, I'll leave it linked down below. But if you guys don't know the rules, basically for the sneaker shopping challenge, we basically go to a couple of different stores in Manila and we find out who has the better taste in sneakers. I'm gonna post a photo on Instagram. You guys can vote on Instagram, and you guys can also vote in the comment section down below or in the polls in the top right-hand corner of the screen.
Vote me and I'll give a giveaway.
No, don't vote for him. Vote for me. Vote for me. We are doing actually a Bape sneaker giveaway right now. So if you guys want to enter the Bape sneaker giveaway, make sure you guys comment down below who you think won today's sneaker battle. So the very first store we're gonna be going to is called Captial. And Carlo, can you tell me a little bit about Captial? Because we don't have this store in Canada.
Captial is one of the multi-brand stores here in the Philippines. The great thing about them is they offer a lot of extra services on top of selling shoes. So they have like a complimentary shoe cleaning service, which is actually what made them super famous in the first place. They also carry like a lot of the good brands from Nike. I think there's like forgot the name, Veja. I don't know if you guys know that. I think it's like the shoe brand that Meghan Markle likes to wear. So it's a good range of brands, good complimentary services, and they have a lot of branches as well here in the Philippines.
With that said, we'll go inside. We're both gonna pick a certain sneaker from each of these stores with a certain criteria. For this first store, it can be anything goes. So let's go inside and see what they have, and then we'll see what we choose for the battle. Looking around the store, it's a really nice, clean setup. They have really chill music too, which is a nice change of pace, because when I was in the Nike store earlier today at BGC, the music was pumping. It was like loud EDM. It was almost like I was at a rave or like a concert. Like the music there, you're so loud, you could hardly hear yourself think. But here, it's chill. They're playing Daniel Caesar. I never heard a sneaker store play Daniel Caesar before. Let's take a look at some of the shoes that they have on the wall, and then we'll show you guys the picks. I think Carlo already has his pick, but you guys probably can guess already. So here's a look at the Nike selection, and actually right beside the Nike selection, they have all these signs for all the different brands that they carry. So a lot of selection, multi-brand store, Nike, Adidas, New Balance, Puma, Vans, Veja. I've never heard of that brand before, and Asics Tiger. We have all the Air Max sneakers like the Air Max 270s. We got the Nike Cortez, a couple colorways of the Reacts. Got some 97s down here in this cool brown colorway. I also like these Air Forces. Definitely mess with these Air Forces with a hit of red on the outsole. Not a bad colorway, and a couple subscribers actually DM me on Instagram asking about these shoes, if it would be a good cop. I would say this is definitely a good pickup for the spring and summer. Here's a look at the rest of the Nike selection. Nothing really standing out to me for my pick for this battle. I like these Jordan 33s. This is a pretty clean, simple colorway. They also got these really nice Element React 55s that I've been seeing absolutely everywhere, but I don't think it's going to be Carlo's pick, which I sort of already know what he's going to pick already. Here's a look at the Adidas selection. No crazy heat, pretty much just a bunch of GRs. We got some NMD R1s as well. These are pretty cool. I reviewed these on my other channel. We got a few Ultra Boosts, so I'll show you guys the Ultra Boost. They got the triple white 4.0s, like a gray and orange colorway. We also have these really loud blue, white, and red ones. Pretty nice. Here's a look at a few more. They got the simple green and gray. They also got this all gray colorway for the Ultra Boost. I might have to go with this one. The more Ultra Boost maroon and white color scheme. And then here's a look at the rest of the Adidas section. They also have these cool shirts, which remind me of the Bape collab I bought in Japan not too long ago. Checking out the New Balance. Not too much heat here. These are pretty cool though. I mess with these. And yeah, the New Balance selection isn't as fire as I'd like it to be. They also got these cool little like camouflage print on the upper of this one. And moving to the front of the store, we have these really cool Nike Air Force One lows, this white colorway with a really magical looking kind of swoosh. This blue that sort of shines depending on the way the light hits it. Really, really like these. Then they also have another one, but this time it's all white with orange swooshes instead of a purple blue one. These are really cool. So this is like a sun version. That's like a moon. And then they also have some Jordan 11 lows right here, the snake skin. But unfortunately, Carlo is going to be picking these for the battle, and I can't pick these. So let's do the battle right now. All right, Carlo, go ahead and explain your sneaker pick for the first round.
So this one is the Jordan 11 Sneak Skin, I think. So I just like it because number one, I like the Jordan 11 silhouette. Huge fan of the Concords. Number two, I love the Sneak Skin vibe. I actually bought the blue version of this one, and I just feel that this particular colorway is a cleaner version of the Sneak Skin for the Jordan 11. It's not for everyone, I'm sure. Sneak Skin can be polarizing, but for those who appreciate it, they'll love this.
And Carlo's actually trying them on. He took off his massive Massive Balenciagas right here. Let's see how these Jordan 11 lows treat Carlo.
A little bit tight.
So for my pick for round one of the sneaker battle, I'm going to be going with these Air Force One lows. Hey, get out of here. We're going with these Air Force One lows with this like sun swoosh and detailing on the tongue. Now, I could go with the all white pair, but I think just because this is a newer release, I want to go with this. And I really like the way they did this swoosh. Like, it looks really, really cool along with the tongue. So that's my pick for round number one, a clean, crispy pair of Air Force One lows. Now we'll put a photo up on Instagram for you guys to vote, and you guys can also vote right now with that poll in the top right-hand corner of the screen or in the comments at the end of the video. So next up, we're heading over to Commonwealth, one of my favorite sneaker stores here in the Philippines. Now, the last time I was here, they had some heat. They had these really cool Air Force One low utilities, which sold out in my size. Carlo was lucky enough to buy them in his size though. So yeah, let's go to Commonwealth. This location is really, really nice, and they have so much heat. At least they did last time. So let's get going. So we're here at Commonwealth for round two of the sneaker shopping battle, and Carlo's actually filming a video right now. Carlo, you want to explain the video you're filming so they can check it out on your channel?
Sure. It's the rainy season here in the Philippines, so a lot of people are asking for advice on what are like the best sneakers they can buy for the rainy season. For example, this one, the ACG Epic React. So you have the best midsole from Nike, and then you have a very durable upper, which works for the insane rainy season that we have here in the Philippines.
So before I show you guys my pick and Carlo's pick for round two, I'll show you guys what sneakers they have here at Commonwealth at SM Aura. Starting off with the Adidas selection and a recent Nike drop. So I recently picked these up at the Power Plant Mall location, the Snakeskin Air Force Ones. These are really, really nice, and I can't wait to bust them out more this summer. These right here are the Adidas Oswego, and these are crazy. This is a really great colorway for spring. I love the hits of green, orange, and blue, the mixture of suede, this mesh, and this sort of like synthetic nylon material. We also have the Adidas ZX500 RM Family and Friends collaboration with Commonwealth. They released the white pair when I was here last trip, but this is a brand new pair that has pretty much a purple and sort of navy blue upper. Really clean colorway, a very unique colorway at that. We also have the LX Con in this black and green colorway. I really like these Adidas Turex right here. This is a really cool hiking kind of boot, multi-purpose, and this competes with the Nike ACG line. Here's a look at more of the Adidas originals. So we got the Continental 80s in a couple of different colorways. This is cool. It's like a 3M reflective leather upper. Probably not a practical shoe for me, but it's cool. It's cool. We got some PODs up there. Taking a look at the Ultra Boost selection. These colorways are pretty nice, but we've seen these pretty much everywhere. There is one colorway, however, not here, which I'll show you guys in a second. They also got a couple of the Adidas Night Joggers. I don't know if I've seen this colorway before inside of a couple of stores. It's like a predominantly silver, sort of almost reflective upper. It's quite shiny. So that's pretty cool. Here's a look at the other Night Joggers. Nothing too crazy. And then they also have a couple of the Young Ones up here. This is sort of like the Dragon Ball Z crossover kind of colorway. Looking at some of the Boost sneakers, they have a couple more colorways of the ZX500 RM. This is like the snakeskin version. They have a white one. They also have a black one here as well. And what's the price on these? These are going for 7,500 pesos. They also got some Ultra Boost here. We got the Chinese New Year inspired ones. These are going for 10,000 pesos. And then they also have another one here that are going for 8,900 with a purple and black upper with a hit of this like rustic red on the back on the heel cage. Adidas Rivalry RM shoes. Sort of giving me these like Alexander Wang kind of vibes. I like the Boost midsole, and the materials on it feel really premium. There's like this really nice leather with these very large spread out circle perforations on the shoe. It's of this maroon burgundy on the tongue, and then that full suede tongue. Looking pretty fresh as well. This would be a harder shoe to pull off, but if you can pull these off, you probably have some next level drip. In the back of the store, they have these Converse and Hello Kitty collabs. Interesting, interesting. Overall, I really like the base shoe. Like, it's a really clean midnight black upper with the black on black eyelets. The inside has this starry pattern on the on the inside there. And then they're going actually for 5,000 pesos, which isn't horrible, but I think that is pretty standard pricing for Converse collabs. And the Hello Kitty branding on the back with the bow tie and on the side. So this might be a woman's exclusive colorway. Here's a look at the Nike selection. Instead of Commonwealth at SM Aura, we have these Huaraches right here. We got a couple of the Air Max 97. So they got the silver ones, got these gold ones here. They also got these silver bullet looking ones, 9,000 pesos. Ooh, this is new. I've not seen this one before. It's like a silver bottom with the creamy white upper. I like these. These are really nice. We got a couple colorways of the M2K Technos, 6,800 for this gray colorway. We also have some Air Max 270s in the store. This is the Future Retro colorway. They also have what might be my favorite colorway, this black and red one. I think Tim actually bought this pair for one of his brothers. We have the exaggerated swoosh on these throwback Air Force One lows, this black and white colorway for 6,800. They also have the all white version as well. And last but not least, they also have the Commonwealth collaboration with Vans that just came out a couple of days ago. So this is the, I believe, authentic collab they did, or era. I'm not too knowledgeable about my Vans silhouettes, but this is the one colorway they have here that's sort of like a clay green. And then they also have a sort of a creamy beige here too, slip-on version though. No laces on this one. I think I'm a pretty bad influence for Carlo when it comes to sneaker shopping, because whenever we do one of these battles, he tries on pretty much every pair he wants to use for his selection. So he just tried on his pair. Carlo, which sneaker are you going with for round number 2?
Air Force One snakeskin. I am a huge fan of the Air Force One silhouette. I have a ton. If you see my vlogs, the wall behind me is filled of Air Force Ones. This one I think initially came out in 1996. If I didn't get that right, don't kill me in the comments, but I think it came out in 1996. Now the great thing about this one is that it also comes out with like matching socks, if I'm not mistaken, with the snakeskin like print at the very top. So it's just a nice overall package, especially with this particular design over here, makes it pop. I think Drake wore it to a game, if I'm not mistaken, to one of the Raptors games.
Maybe.
Go Raptors. I actually made the bet. I'm betting for the Raptors, even though I'm a Filipino. And usually we bet for the Golden State Warriors. But just because the story is so sick and so crazy, I'm betting on the Raptors. So yeah, this one.
And you tried on a pair. Do they have your size?
Yeah, they have my size, but I'm still on the fence because I have so many Air Force Ones.
True.
So thinking.
So for round number 2, I'm going with these Adidas Ultra Boost 19 Consortiums. This is actually the first line of Consortium Ultra Boost that Adidas did put out, and these were Asia exclusive, okay? You can't buy this in Canada, you can't buy this in America, not even in Europe. They have their own colorways, but here in Asia, in the Philippines, they have probably the best colorway out of all the Consortium Ultra Boost 19s. It's in this teal and red upper, and I love the way the red contrasts with the teal, especially on the 3 stripes right here. None of the Ultra Boosts in the collection have that two-tone on the stripes, so it's what really sets this one apart from the rest. And it's such a unique colorway for the Ultra Boost 19. I haven't really seen too many Ultra Boost 19 rocking this similar color palette. So I might have to cop these. Hopefully there's room in my luggage, but for now, we're gonna use these for the sneaker battle. So round 2, Ultra Boost 19 versus the Air Force Ones. Alright, for round number 3, we're here at Kickstart in SM Aura, and I gotta say, the store is actually really lit. There's a lot of heat here. Starting off, we have this wall on the right side of the store, which has a ton of heat, including a ton of Air Jordan 1s. There's also a Supreme section, an Off-White section, a running shoe section, running shoe section, and there's also a bunch of streetwear here too. So this is like a really good go-to hypebeast store. So let's do a quick rundown of all the shoes that they have here. Starting off with the Air More Up-Tempos. They don't have any of the Heat colorways, but they do have this sort of beigey cream colorway. Air More Up-Tempos. They also have the maroon one here too. Not too crazy about these ones. I know the Japanese love these though. So those will resell for like triple retail anyways. We have the PSNY Air Jordan 12s, olive colorway. We got this maroon or purple one as well. Then we got some LeBrons here. I think this is the All-Star LeBrons, not entirely sure. Then we have the Outlet Air Jordan 3s, and we have some sort of like very patriotic vibes, sort of a 4th of July LeBron's right here, LeBron James. We also got a bunch of ones here. They got these new patent leather Air Jordan 1s that released just in kid sizes or woman sizes. We got the Rookie of the Years, which are a really clean shoe, definitely underrated in my opinion. The lace swap with these to white is fire. We got these ones right here. I think Tom loves these ones. We got some Jordan 13 He Got Games. We got the Sports Illustrated ones here as well, very underrated in my opinion. These are sitting at the other stores, but size 12, 13, so this is the smaller sizes. They do have them here. We got the Couture Air Jordan 1s with that really weird leather. The gold toe patent leather Air Jordan 1s. I ended up wearing mine a couple of times and then I just resold them because the creasing was bad. You have to go like half a size down in these because when I went true to size, they actually fit big, and then the creasing was just so easy and so ugly looking. Next up, we got the Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 1s that look really beat up when you buy them just from the start. Not too crazy about the concept. I'd rather beat up the shoes myself, but if you are a fan of BMX, this was a huge leap for the BMX scene, especially with Air Jordan. Here's a look at some more of the Air Jordans that they have here. We got the low top ones. We got the Miles Morales, and a subscriber the other day DM'd me saying they would rather have these versus the regular Chicago 1 High OGs. And I was like, boy, you crazy. We also have the Bread Toes, probably one of the best Air Jordan 1s in recent years. We got the Shadows. We got the Yellow Orchids, I believe. These are one of my favorites from that big pack where they did like 5 different colors. These honestly look like they're a size 10 too. Pandas that released not too long ago with that weird furry material. So if you ever wanted a pet panda, this would be the closest thing to it. We got the Para Air Max 1s. These are really, really fresh. I like these. Don't think I'll ever pay resale for these, so let's put those back. We got the Purple Lobster SB lows. It's cool to see that SBs are starting to make some sort of comeback. And then we also got the Atmos Air Max 1s. One of my favorite Air Max 1s they've ever done. We also got a bunch more of the women's and running shoes back in this corner. So we got the Kanye runners right here, that black and white colorway. This is the Flyknit trainers, I believe. They have a couple more that released not too long ago. Here's a look at the Ultra Boost. They really don't have much Ultra Boost. Dude, what the heck? They have some Bape sneakers. These look like the Puma Clydes, but just 10 times uglier. In the back corner of the store, we have some Element React 88s at the very top. They also have the Y3s that I think Jerry Lorenzo made super, super famous. I think Jerry Lorenzo has like 1,001 pairs of these. Here's a look at some of the Off-White selection. They have some Blazers, some Air Max 90s. They got the Zoom Flies as well in both colors. What are these? I've never seen these before. These are heavy too. What on earth are these? These are Balenciagas. Oh, Balenciagas. Okay. Balenciaga sneakers. That's different. They also have some Antisocial Social Club here. A pretty good selection. Oh, that's some Fila. But they do have a pretty good selection of Antisocial Social Club. A couple of camouflage ones. What's this here? W Essential. That's a cool brand. I've never seen that before. Really soft. Is this a house brand? I don't know. W Essentials New York. Is it owned by Jerry? Essentials. And then at the front of the store, they have a rack with a ton of Bape. So if you want to get your bathing ape fix, they got you covered. A whole bunch of different t-shirt designs, ranging from the college logo to the ape face. They even have these jerseys as well. Pretty fresh. I like these football style jerseys. And surprisingly enough, they only have one shark hoodie, and it's not a shark hoodie, it's a tiger hoodie. In the back corner of the store, we also have some Balenciaga Triple S's here. In the far back corner, we also have some LV and Fragment collab pieces. So we got some backpacks, the messenger bag, MCM backpack, and a bunch of off-white hoodies. So if you want to get your off-white fix in the Philippines, they got you covered, but these are all like long sleeves, so I don't think it's going to be super practical in the Philippines. They do have some tees though. The tees look pretty cool. But yeah, Off-White retail and especially resale is very, very expensive. I think if you buy them used, you can find some Off-White for like half price. They got some 4D shoes, not too many, but they do have 2 pairs. They have this green pair, and then they also have the ZX 4000 in this white colorway. This right here is their like display case for their Supreme, Balenciaga, Off-White kind of stuff. Some designer bags, so of course with the Balenciaga, with the Prada. They also got some Supreme boxers and some crew socks. Over here, we got some Gucci bags, which is cool. These are really popular amongst the luxury side bags or waist bags. And then over here, check it out. They have the Louis Vuitton, I think skateboarding box like case. That's crazy. I'll have the resale price on screen right now. but those are very, very expensive. And then over here, we got some Louis Vuitton, the new stuff. So that's a look at Kickstart. I gotta say, if you guys come to the BGC area near SM Aura, or if you're at SM Aura, stop by this store. There's a ton of heat here, probably the most heat I've seen in quite some time in the Philippines. They have stuff that no other store has, like those banned Air Jordan 1s, the cause, the not for resale. There's so much heat in here, including not just sneakers, but also clothing and even things like bear bricks and stuff like that. So let's get to the round 3, the final round, what might be the tiebreaker for this sneaker challenge battle. And let's start off with Carlo's pick, and then we'll show you guys mine. So Carlo, round 3, what shoes are you going with?
Out of all the hype sneakers, I decided to go with the personal favorite. So it's not the most expensive shoe, it's not the most hype shoe, but it's a sneaker that just works. So this is a sneaker that you can buy, that you can beat up all throughout the year, and it will keep on looking better. So yeah, nothing much to say. It's just one of the best, all-time best sneakers in my opinion.
So for my pick, we're going with the Air Jordan 1 band. Not the breads, these are the bands. This is the outlet exclusive in America. The leather quality on these things is absolutely amazing. The X on the back is a really, really nice touch. And if you are a sneakerhead who loves Jordan 1s, you really know how hard and how elusive these sneakers are to get. Like, these are incredibly hard to find, and these are brand new. I could lick the sole if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Now, these are priced at $67,950. So if you are in Manila, this is a size 11. If it was a size 10, it might have been a done deal. But yeah, man, the quality, if you know your Jordan 1s, you know what these are. With that said, we're gonna take the final photo for Instagram for the sneaker poll for round number 3, and we'll have you guys vote on the poll at the top right-hand corner of the screen right now, and place your votes in the comment section as well for the Bape sneaker giveaway, and to see if the person you're cheering for won. So now I'm back home in Toronto, and it's time for the results for the sneaker battle with Carlo. And by the way, if you guys have not yet entered the Bape sneaker giveaway, it's a very simple, easy giveaway to enter, so please enter it if you want some Bape studs. All you gotta do is subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Carlo's channel, follow both of us on Instagram, like the video, and drop a comment down below letting us know who you guys think won today's sneaker battle. So now, with that said, let's get to the results. So starting off with round number 1. This was a close one. Round number 1, the votes were 983 to 831 in favor of myself with the Air Force 1 Sun swoosh, beating out those Air Jordan 11 lows. So 54% to 46% of the vote. Round number 1 in the bag for myself. Round number 2 was also incredibly close. So these were the results. For round number 2, I received 992 votes against Carlo's 1,224, which means Carlo beat me with 55% of the vote versus 45. So just as close as the previous round, which is actually really cool. Now it's time for the tie-breaking round, and all the marbles were riding on this one. So let's get this drum roll going. The winner of the rematch in Manila, Philippines for the sneaker shopping challenge battle is SneakerTalk with 65% of the votes with the banned Air Jordan 1 against the 35% of Carlo's Shadow 1s. The actual numbers were 1,500 to 817. So basically, I got double the votes as Carlo for that last and final round. In my next video, I'll be showing you guys 2 pairs of Yeezys that Adidas sent me for free, and we might do a giveaway if this video can get like 3,000 thumbs up and that video can get 3,000 thumbs up for another pair of Yeezys or another pair of Bapes. So hit that thumbs up button down below if you made it to the end of the video. Subscribe if you're new. Feel free to binge watch my other Philippines and Asia vlogs, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.